Alrighty, hello guys, welcome you faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back with the tiny mini submarine thingamabobby right here, which we are going to be adding some explosives to today. We're also going to be adding some exhaust port thingamabobbies on this guy to hopefully get water out of this thing. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get straight to it, shall we? Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is figure out a way to actually get water out of this area. So, let's go to both sides, delete this. There we go. Get ourselves a fluid port and shove it straight in the side, I think. I don't know, is that a good idea? Maybe it's not. But we're going to go and shove that into there like this. I'm going to be painting the outside of it like that. There we go. I don't want the inside the same. There we go. And then we need to essentially add a pump onto this thing that will allow this to work. I'm also going to actually move this guy backwards one because I can. That's literally the reason. There you go. So let's go ahead and paint this color. Paint that color as well. We're then going to attach the ropes together. Bosh and bosh. That is excellent. Yes. We're then going to go to pipes. I'm going to attach this pipe onto here like this. We're going to get ourselves a pump, which is just going to be one of these guys. Okay, I need out to be on this side, which is not that way around. There we go. I'm then going to attach a pipe onto here, just like that, and a hose thingamabobby. Now, what's it called? A nozzle? Yes, a nozzle is going to go on there like that. It seems pretty weird to have a nozzle, but we're going to go with it. I think I'm actually going to have to add a liquid relief thingamabobby right there, and then we need to actually add a gas relief thingamabobby as well. So if I type in gas real fast, yes, and I shove that there, I don't know if this is even going to work. Can I even have that? Yeah, that's not going to work if I shove it there, but if I do this, that's fine. Go to gas, yes, one of these, and then we actually just attach one of these guys. In fact, I'm going to use these again. I always do. We're going to shove those onto there like this. That's fine. Okay, so, I guess that'll work out okay. So the gas can actually go in and out of here completely fine by itself. The air, well, yeah, so that's the air. The liquid will come out if we do this. So, let's go ahead and sink the thing and see if this works. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this up. Open this up as well. We're then going to close this guy. I am going to dive on down underneath the water, if I can. I just want to fill up that room. It might flip us over, though, so we got to be careful. Because I haven't fully filled up with thingamabobby yet. Alright, okay. So, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and resurface. It should now be full of water, of course. Alright, so let's go up to surface, like this. Alright, we're almost there. Alright, nice. So, it's got water in it. That's good enough for me. Let's then go ahead and get into that room. Alright, by closing the door. And then we push the button. Alright, you ready? Look at this. Yeah, the water is getting fired out. Very nice. Although that doesn't seem very, what's the word? Sneaky. That doesn't feel like a sneaky option to me. I might have to fire those down. Because I can't have it just spraying up into the air every time I need to empty it. The thing is, though, I need to see if that'll empty from underneath the water. So, let's go ahead and fill it up again. I'll shove it onto a different button for now, and we'll see if it can empty whilst being underneath. Okay, we're at minus 50 meters, so we are actually quite deep. We're not, like, super deep, though. Let's see if we can actually blow the tanks down here. So, in 3, 2, 1... Yeah, I mean, we actually sort of can. So if we need to, we can... Have I just... I thought I accidentally caught a fish. Yeah, we can actually blow the tank from underneath. And I think that will be fine. Yeah. So let's go ahead and actually stop moving real quick. And we'll see what happens. I think I'll rest on the bottom of the ocean. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, as soon as this stops actually firing up, I think what I'll do is I'll open this hatch on the inside, and we'll see if any water actually comes in. Because I think some might, but I'm not sure. As soon as this stops, I would imagine that there's no water, but I don't know. Alright, it stopped firing, so if I open this door, is it actually... I'm stuck. Is it actually going to be empty? Let's have a little look. Yes, it is. So I guess that system does work. I need to close the door behind me. So this is the other thing I needed to test. Was to see if I'd actually fit in this room, and I sort of do. I don't know, I'm having some issues. Yeah, I do. I fit in this room. So we'd obviously then be able to go outside by doing this. And that would be fine. Yes. So then you'd go outside, you'd do your business. You'd then go back in, you'd close the hatch. You would wait in here for all of this water to get fired out. Which might take some time. Possibly. And then you'd go in there and you'd be fine. Yeah. I mean, it works. Alright, so I see a bit of an issue with this, and the issue that I can see is that I don't think we actually have enough air on the outside in order to actually replace the water. So this room above me is turning into some sort of like weird vacuum. So if I open this up, obviously water will fall in, but with the replaced air, is it gonna fire out the water? No, we're just gonna have water in here. Alright, to me that doesn't make any sense, but sure. I guess the other thing that we need to test is whether we can actually empty our own tanks out, so let's go ahead and try that. So it's coming out of here. Obviously the air from the air tank is going into the ballast tank, and we should just go back to the surface very, very soon. So let's just wait and see what happens. Oh, there we go, look at that. So we've pumped out enough for us to be ascending again. How much water have we got in? 2,000, and the air tank is still 2,600. I guess I need a way of refilling the air tanks. Possibly, I'm not actually entirely sure. But, yeah, I feel like that would make sense, wouldn't it? If we refilled the air tanks every time? I don't know. Anyway, another thing that I want to do is obviously add some weapons in here. I was gonna actually add some, like, warheads to the outside that we can detach and place onto enemy ships. But that is essentially like adding C4. So, we're going to have a bunch of C4 in here that we can pick up, take over to an enemy ship by going through here, placing it on the underside of the enemy ship, and exploding it. So, that is the next thing we're going to do. Whoa, we actually surfaced quite weirdly, but it worked. So, we just went straight up, and our bow came out of the water first. Very nice. Let's go ahead and power ourselves forwards a little bit. And then we should end up in a situation where we are level, which indeed we have. Excellent. There's still water in the tank, there's still air in the tank, so it's still emptying. But we are in a situation where everything is fine. There we go. So we can actually jump out if we need to. That is great. I'm so happy with this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some C4 and just shove it inside. Yes, we could have done with using a different method, I suppose, of using like warheads and stuff like that. But I kind of didn't want to do that, so let's just go and add these to both sides. I am then going to go ahead and add some pipes to this to make it look a little bit nicer. We'll do something along these lines, and that's pretty cool. We're then going to need to add some sort of like exploder. So if I type in C4 again, we're going to need one of these. And the detonator is going to go actually right there. There we go. So we got 5 right there. We got 5 right there. And a detonator on each side. Okay, just in case we need it, which we probably will. We're then going to need a diving outfit. So let's go ahead and get one of those and shove it in here somewhere as well. Probably back here. There we go. So only one person is going to need the diving outfit. That's good. I do want... I kind of want someone else sitting in here, which seems a little bit ridiculous, but at the same time, I just want it. So let's go ahead and get ourselves another seat. We'll shove that into there. That's awesome. Yes. So now you can come downstairs, you can sit in this seat, you can actually go backwards, and you can sit right here, and that's all good. Okay, so instead of it being 2, we're actually going to go ahead and use that button that's up there. There we go, to empty the room. Very nice. Alright, so with interior lights on, let's go ahead and see what sitting in this seat is like. It's actually fine. It'd be nice if we could see these dials a little bit better, but that's a-okay. We'd then be able to jump onto said seat, jump up into the air, and fit in this area. Very nice. And if we want to get out, we can go through here. Alright, yes, that totally works. Okay. Yes. Is there anything else that I need with this thing? I guess we're going to need welders, probably a fire extinguisher. So let's just type in equipment and go from there. Alright, so I'm thinking a fire extinguisher is going to go on this side somewhere. I'm thinking actually just there like that. Yes. I'm going to shove that onto there. We're then going to get ourselves a welder as well. So let's shove that into this side as well. Just like so. And the other side, I'm actually going to add a cable. Of course. So a cable is going to go right here. And I guess a hose. Yeah, we could shove a hose in there. Alright, cool. Let's go and shove this onto both of those. Good! Yes! What else are we going to need on this thing? I'm thinking some sort of ropes in places would be a good idea too. So, let's grab ourselves a rope. I'm actually going to delete down the sides of there, and I'm going to shove one there, and one there. That's pretty awesome, yes! On the inside, is that the right colour? I think it is. Alright, cool. Yes. Is there anything else that we really need on this thing? Equipment-wise. I don't know. I kind of want to add a machine gun up here. Somewhere. I don't really know where a machine gun would go. But I want it to be able to defend itself when it's surfaced. So a mini machine gun would actually be pretty awesome. I just don't know where it should go. Alright, so I've added a machine gun to the deck. I figured you guys have seen me do this a million times, so I just shoved it on here. Let's go ahead and see if it works. Currently there is no electricity, so we probably should do with some of that. And then we can go from there. So let's attach this down to here. Go ahead and spawn it in, and let's see if it works now. We need to be able to aim it left, right, up, and down, and we also need to fire it. So, yes, right, left, up, down, fire! Amazing, there we go. So if we need to defend ourselves on land, or, well, not on land, but when surfaced, we totally can. That's awesome. Alright, so I think that is where we're going to end today's video, which seems a little bit strange, but in the next one, I actually want to try and test this thing out. So we will be taking it out for a drive, we will be finding an enemy ship, or any ship I suppose, and seeing if we can blow it up from underneath. So, I'll guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, goodbye.